Hey, I'm back with No Frills Hi-Fi. Today we're going to be looking at the FX Audio L07. L07 is a power amplifier. It's $149 on their website. Again, I'll put links, like I always do in the description. But it's 200 watts, 2-channel. It's a little bit different design than a lot of the ones that I have reviewed. This is kind of more like a desktop amp. You could use it, of course, anywhere. I'm going to hook it up to my hi-fi system because that's what I use, and that's the easiest to get to. But we've got the power cord here. It's kind of nice the power supply is built into it, so you don't have that big wall wart or block laying around. Taking up space or cluttering things up. Let's go ahead and get that out. Whoops, I don't knock over everything on the countertop here. Alright, we'll set that down. And of course it's got your instructions and all that. Welcome to FX Audio. And we'll put this aside. I'll put it over here. And we'll pick up that bottle that I knocked over. So here it is. So it does sit upright. It's not, one of the ones that's flat like you typically see with a hi-fi system. This is designed more for like a smaller desktop area, something like that. Certainly would be great for a turntable on a little tabletop or something like that. Kind of hefty. Looks like it's pretty well built. Nice metal case. On the front here, we've got, of course, volume, nice and smooth. Doesn't have any detents, so it doesn't like click into place or anything. Got a little selector switch, so there's lights on the front for power, unbalanced, and balanced. That's one thing I really am excited about with this. Balanced, if you're not familiar, it separates the channels better, so you get that real stereo left and right kind of experience. Makes it sound a lot more lifelike. I don't know that my preamp I've got right now, I trade out stuff a lot. I don't know that I'm going to be able to use that, unfortunately, but I can definitely test it with the RCA. It's got a little switch on the, I guess just to go through everything on the back of it. You've got your power switch right here, power port. You've got a little switch right here for stereo versus balanced. So if you're just doing stereo, you're going to do the RCA. If you're doing balanced, you're going to do these XLR ports. Don't feel like you have to rush out and get, a source that does balanced if you don't have it. Your turntable phono preamp may not have that, so I wouldn't sweat it. It's not the end of the world, but it will sound better if you use balanced. Like I said, I don't think I have one right now. I test a lot of stuff. It comes and goes, so I'd have to look, but I don't believe that I do. And then you've got your binding post for your speaker cables. And you can use banana plugs, which is what I typically use. These do unscrew, so you can, they unscrew completely off. They do unscrew, so you can put just a bare wire in there. You can use a spade. So got a lot of options there. I do like that these are pretty big. A lot of these smaller amps, they have those tiny little binding posts. It's hard to get your fingers into. I don't have like huge fingers, but I can still manipulate those pretty well, which is really nice. I'll be doing a review where I actually, listen to it, give you my opinions there for what that's worth. Got a little rubber feet on it. It's kind of nice to protect your tabletop. And it actually does a pretty good job of keeping it from scooting around, which is kind of cool. If you're pressing buttons and stuff on the front, you obviously don't want this thing just sliding back every time you do that. But honestly, so far, obviously I haven't heard it, but pretty impressed with the way that it looks. I think so far, just from looking at it, I think it does punch above its price point. I would expect this to be a whole lot more, especially with the balanced input there. I really, really am a fan of that, and hopefully at some point I'll get to try that out. If I don't have a phono preamp with that, I'll try to get one down the road and maybe make a follow-up video with it. But yeah, that's the FX L07. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and then we can keep doing more of this stuff, and we'll catch you on the next video.